Hey guys, this is Cassie from Athletes Warehouse Research Team. Wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about reading research articles. We're going to have a little bit of noise throughout this talk today, so just bear with us. But one of the things that we really pride ourselves on as a staff is staying up to date with the most current research, especially in our field, kinesiology, exercise science. It's constantly evolving, and what we have to do as professionals is not necessarily find the best articles and read them. We need to figure out who's doing the best research and kind of start to pick apart these research articles and constantly ask why. Does this research matter? Was this significant? And now how can I apply it to my athletes and continue to educate our community? So a lot of times people will go try to find a research article and check out the abstract, and I really want to hone in on the fact that you need to dig a lot deeper than just the abstract. But abstracts are there for a reason. One of the most important things that you can look at in the abstract is their significant value. Try to figure out what is the purpose of this article. I had a great speaker talk to us one time at a convention, and he begged everyone in the room to do research that mattered, not just do research that has never been done before. So the very last sentence of the abstract, you get to know a little bit about the study, and then you find out the purpose. You can start looking for some red flags here and there, things to look for in the rest of the study, but that one is mainly just to look at what am I looking at for the rest of the study. Next thing, the introduction. Know that many research articles have come from much bigger papers. They've probably done a literature review on this topic, have looked up multiple different articles, individuals that have studied this field, so your introduction is really a condensed lit review. Best thing to do there is go and highlight some other references that you want to further look into. Some other main statements, main topics that they are cornerstoning their research around this one fact that's been proven multiple times before. When you look into subjects and methodology, this is where we get really, really important information out of. So you want to start to look at, does the subject pool for this particular study relate well? And what I mean by that is if you're doing a vertical jump test and you're trying to study something and you are only looking at NBA basketball players in this study, perhaps that's important for the particular study, but you need to know that before you see results and think, holy cow, these guys can really jump. You need to know that it's a very homogeneous group. You also need to know if the subject pool is very, very large, if it was survey-based in the methodology. Those are things that big industry companies pay to do. They pay to get huge subject pools and get results to kind of skew their way. So you need to look at, is the subject pool large? What are the age relations? Is it a wide age relation? Are they really close? Is there any particular sport, male, female? Is it good that they compared male and female? Does it hurt the study? So again, constantly keep asking yourself questions. Write it in the margin as you read. Why did they decide to use these subjects? As far as methodology goes, that one's tough depending on what study. If you're looking at a strict biomechanics study, you're going to get a big description of the type of equipment they used, and if you're not particularly in that field, that's probably not information that you're going to need for what you're going to be teaching. Result section. So this is probably the biggest part where you can really start to pick apart this study. In that results section, you're going to look for a p-value. So we all know that's the significance of the study. All research studies, most of them are set to p is less than 0.05. What does that mean? That means that there's less than a 5% chance the results of this study are due to chance, that are due to just coincidence. So there's a 95% chance that result A caused result B in this study. So if you're looking at your p-value and you see that either one, the p-value isn't less than 0.05, or you see that the p-value is maybe 0.0001, now you're like, okay, there's a less than 0.01% chance this was due to coincidence. That's when you can say, all right, I'm thinking this study is something that is potentially very, very valid based on very clean, very well done. There wasn't a lot of human error, a lot of skewing going on with that. So that's what you're going to look for in the results section. You're then going to look for the discussion section. That's going to be where the author takes all this top shelf information, all this sciencey information, and dials it back down into a discussion-based results, basically saying, hey, this is what we found, this is what it means, and then this is what it matters. This is how it can impact a community, and here are the potential studies that can continue to be done based off of the results found here. So just a way to break down research articles to make them a little bit less monotonous. Find out what is the most important sections of the study, and then take away what you can and constantly ask why. Don't just take whatever information you get and take it as that's all true and it's all well done research. There's definitely good research out there and not so much. Let us know what you think. Thanks for listening. See you next time.